He is known as the ever-smiling, effervescent politician. A former chief minister and two-time MP, he has a personal connect with the people of Karnataka. Yes, in today's episode of Day with Neta, we're going to be spending the day with DV Sadananda Gowda and find out exactly what he does all through the day during these times where the election season is on. The elections are just around the corner and every politician is trying to reach out to as many voters as they can. The ever-smiling Sadananda Gowda is no different. We try to find out the reason behind his smile even in these tiring times. Sadananda wakes up as early as 5 a.m. in the morning and meets every single person who comes to his doorstep seeking help. Well, it's a jam-packed day ahead of Mr. Sadananda Gowda here. I am at his residence and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning and his house is kept open for the public to come in and speak to Mr. Gowda about any problems they do have. He goes ahead and addresses the public about all their woes and they come in here all morning so they can talk to him. Post this, of course, he goes out and speaks to the people, reaches out to them himself. They say for a good day, you must start it with a good breakfast. And Sadananda Gowda makes sure that whatever may happen, he doesn't miss out on his breakfast. Like in most families, it's his wife who ensures that his stomach is filled before he leaves for the day. Mr. Sadananda Gowda just finished his breakfast and he went on to tell me that no matter what, he always comes back home for breakfast, lunch or dinner. Now, I have with me his wife. As you all know, everyone says with every successful man behind him is a woman. And in this case, it is Mrs. Gowda. Mrs. Gowda, first of all, if you can take us through what is Mr. Sadananda Gowda's routine like?
Early morning ಅವರು ಎದ್ದಾಗ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಫುಡ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ರಾಗಿ ಮಣ್ಣಿ ಎಗ್ ಇಂಥದ್ದು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಫುಡ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಾರ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಅವರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡ್ರೈ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್, ಸೌತೆಕಾಯಿ ಮತ್ತು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವಾಟರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಡ್ರೈವರಿಗೆ ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀನಿ.
Is he very health conscious? Because while campaigning, he's out there all the time, 24/7 out on the roads. So what kind of food you give him? Is he very health conscious of what he eats?
ವಿತೌಟ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಫುಡ್ ತಿಂತಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸೌತೆಕಾಯಿ ಇಂಥದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಟೈಮಿಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಡ್ರೈ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ. ರಾತ್ರಿ ಬಂದು ಮನೇಲೇ ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Do you join him in campaigning, madam? Do you actually go out on the streets and campaign for your husband?
ನಾನು ಬೇರೆ ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 9ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಡ್ತೀನಿ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ. ಸಂಜೆ 8 ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಬರೋತ್ತಿಗೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ನಾವು ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ವಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮನೆ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ವಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಕೋಪ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮನೇಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿಸ್ತು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವರು ಕೋಪ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. Thank you.
Well, that was Mrs. Sadananda Gowda telling us a little about her husband and what his routine is like. It's a very busy day ahead of him, especially during these election times. And she is the one who holds the house together and, in fact, also goes out campaigning for her husband. After having a quick breakfast, he spends more time talking to visitors before stepping out. We were told that he had just a few hours of sleep the night before, but still, he sounded fresh with his trademark smile.
Well, it's 8:30 and we're all set to kick off on the campaign trail there. I have with me, of course, Mr. Sadananda Gowda. Mr. Gowda, a busy day ahead of you. What first?
No, as soon as the election is declared, our busy day started. Now, right from the morning till evening, it is our duty to meet each and every voter, convey our messages, and seek their blessings. These are the things that we need to do till the 15th, 16th, or 17th. Practically, in the morning, I used to go to parks. Afterwards, I used to go to various offices. Then I used to hold rallies. I'm doing because this is one of the biggest constituencies in Karnataka. This is the third biggest constituency in the country. 24 lakh voters are there. So we are going ahead with our campaign work.
First time you're actually contesting from a Bangalore constituency. So are you doing anything different? Are you trying to reach out more to the people?
See, practically educated people are, more educated people are here. Nearly 30%, 34, 40% people are. They know the social media network relationships. They are either they are busy with the Twitter, Facebook and other things. So I'm trying to meet them through that media also.
Thank you so much, sir. Well, that was Mr. Gowda, all set to start off on his campaign. First up is Byatrayanapura. After that, of course, different places, different people. He is going to ensure that he meets every single person. And as he said, that the objective is that every single person is identified, every single person is met so that he can go ahead and spread his message to everyone.
Sadananda Gowda and his entourage set out on their campaign for the day. According to the day's plan, he had to visit various places. He told us that he believes in personally reaching out to people instead of waiting for them to come and see him.
First up is a stop at Byatrayanapura, where Mr. Sadananda Gowda has gone ahead to meet the public. Now, this is just a 5 to 10 minutes pit stop where he will meet with people, go ahead and address their grievances. Of course, several of them did come to his residence, but a lot of them cannot make it. So he comes to these places where he meets about a good 20 to 25 of them, and they address their problems. Now, this will be only for about 10 minutes. He will listen into what they have to say, and then it's off to the next destination.
Sadananda Gowda's first visit for the day was to a newly opened cooperative bank.
ಭಯೋತ್ಪಾದನೆ, ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರ, ಗಡಿಗಳ ಆ ಒಂದು ರಕ್ಷಣೆಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂತ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾದಂತ ನಿಲುವುಗಳು, ಬೆಲೆ ಏರಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಹತೋಟಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊರಟಂತ ಈ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ವರ್ಗದವರಿಗೆ
Well, in Byatrayanapura here, where it was the inauguration of a credit cooperative society, Mr. Sadananda Gowda getting together with several BJP workers. He also went on to speak to the gathering, went on to state that such a credit cooperative society will help the people. Also, of course, campaigning in the process, he also went on to talk about the kind of development that is needed, not just in this constituency, but in the entire country, and also urged the people to go ahead and vote for the BJP and to get rid of the UPA government.
After that, he decided to personally visit the people in his constituency. He visited numerous streets asking the people for their votes.